The Dutch portrait. I was 9 years old. While rummaging through my mother's letters, I found one, addressed to her, which started like this. Darling, I trust you're seriously thinking about a boarding school for our Sophie. The letter was signed by a friend of my mother. I assumed from this that he was my real father. Whenever he came to visit us, I would sit on his knee, and with my eyes deep in his, I would wait for a confession. But his total lack of response caused me at times to have doubts. Then I would reread the stolen letter. I had hidden it behind the picture in the dining room, a 15th century Flemish painting entitled Luz de Montfort, which portrayed a young woman in a pink bodice, her face slightly turned to show her left profile, while her eyes looked straight at you, her features framed by a white, starched linen coif. The red shoes. Emily and I were 11 years old. We had a habit of stealing from department stores on Thursday afternoons. We did this for 1 year. When her mother began to suspect, in order to frighten us, she said that a policeman had spotted us and reported our activities to her. But because of our age, he was given us a second chance. He would now follow us, and if we stopped stealing, he would forget about the past. In the following weeks, we spent most of our time wondering who the policeman hidden among all the people around us was. In our attempts to lose him, we were now too busy to steal. Our last robbery had been a pair of red shoes too big for us to wear. Emily kept the right shoe, and I kept the left. The plastic surgery. When I was 14, my grandparents suggested that I needed plastic surgery. They made an appointment with a famous cosmetic surgeon, and it was decided that my nose should be straightened, that a scar on my left leg should be covered up with a piece of skin taken from my ass, and that my ears should be pulled back. I had doubts, but they reassured me I could change my mind until the very last moment. In the end, though, it was Dr. F himself who put an end to my dilemma. 2 days before the operation, he committed suicide. The bathrobe. I was 18 years old. I rang the bell. He opened the door. He was wearing the same bathrobe as my father, a long, white terry cloth robe. He became my first love. For an entire year, he obeyed my request and never let me see him naked from the front, only from the back. And so, in the morning light, he would get up carefully, turning himself away and gently hiding inside the white bathrobe. When it was all over, he left the bathrobe with me.